Let's go. Are you ready? Did I break it? Oh, I broke another microphone stand. This is my third one. Jesus Christ. I'm old enough to know better. I'm going to be 52 years old in a couple of weeks. I did. That's legit. That's the third microphone stand I've broken in my career. So yeah, I'm going to be 52 years old in a couple of weeks. Yeah, don't cheer that! That's not an accomplishment. I just failed to die. Where's my other praline and cream in the audience? Jesus Christ, I just kept fucking waking up. I don't know why it keeps happening. It fucking sucks. I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative, but Jesus Christ, it's hard. People don't explain shit to you. Aging is like painting a wall, layers and layers and layers. So the original layer is still there. You still think you're young. I wake up most mornings and I'm still 16, and then I have to move. And then, what? We're riding that wheel of pain. Spin it. What's gonna fucking hurt today? Usually it's a joint. Shoulder, elbow, knee, ankle. But every once in a while there's a surprise in the fucking lineup. A shocker. Recently I woke up, I felt great. I moved, and the pain was where? My asshole. Let me make this clear. I've done nothing untoward with my asshole recently. There've been no events, nothing going out unexpectedly or coming in unexpectedly. And it hurt so bad that I tiptoed into the bathroom and did that peek of shame. What the fuck is going on right there? Am I bleeding? Oh my God. No explanation, and it just resolved itself. This is the mystery of aging. What the fuck is happening to us? What is going wrong? It's so terrible. I see a lot of people, lots of ages in here. Y'all experience the use of drugs. No, I'm talking about prescription drugs here. Antidepressants. Anybody in the house ever been on a psych med? Woo! That's an unusually rousing response for the question, have you been on antidepressants? Usually it's like, nah. I had my go around with antidepressants. And oh boy, aren't those psych meds a fucking treat? Doctor was like, take these. Don't look anything up. Just take them and tell me how you feel. Sure as shit, 2 weeks later, I felt great, but I had some motherfucking questions. I Googled my drug. Side effects. Oh, weren't they fun? Weren't they fun? Fun side effect number 1, reduced appetite. Don't let my current size fool you. At one point in my life, I weighed 310 pounds, and I've been kicked out of an all-you-can-eat restaurant no less than 4 times in my life. Love to eat. Suddenly food had no flavor, had no pizzazz, had no joy. Fun side effect number 2, reduced sleep. I'd previously been depressed, sleeping 9 to 12 hours a day. Suddenly I'm sleeping 4 hours a night. Try to keep yourself entertained for 20 hours and not lose your fucking mind. Especially when you have children and you have to be quiet. But it was the last side effect that really tore it down. They call it reduced libido. Bullshit! You can't come to save your life. So let's make it clear. I feel great, but I can't eat, I can't sleep, and I can't come. What the fuck do I have to live for? What in the fuck do I have to live for? God damn it. I had to find another solution, and that's when I discovered microdosing. Anybody familiar with that one? For those of you who don't know, that's taking a small, i.e. very small, amount of hallucinogens every single day to try to control your issues. And I recommend it for exactly no one, because there is no real guidance in the universe for this. None whatsoever. You're on a Reddit page and you have these fucking hippies saying shit like, you should feel it but not. That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't help at all. And I had a corporate job. It was a goddamn nightmare. I pull into the parking lot and the edges were sizzling and it's like, well, it's gonna be a long day. Gonna be a fucking long day. And I've been doing that for about 5 years, so shit's about to get weird. I got some thoughts. Let's go. Okay, so, ladies, can we agree purses are fucking weird? I've carried one for nigh on 45 years and I still haven't figured this shit out. We've all had this experience. You're getting ready to go out. You've got that cute new lipstick. You put it on. You know you're going to have to touch it up later. So you throw it in your purse. Later comes, and you start doing that thing. We all do that. We lose our fingers when we're pawing through just that flipper move, looking for the lipstick. And the next thing you know, you're taking everything out, your whole life out in front of strangers. What are you doing? No lipstick. Lipstick cannot be found. 3 months later, you're flippering through your purse again, and there's the lipstick. Where has it been? Where did it go? There's some weird black magic going on in there, and I think men sense it. Because we've all had this experience in our lives, whether it be your father or your brother or your boyfriend or your husband or your roommate, whatever, they say, "Where are the nail clippers?" And you say, "In my purse." Do they dive in? No, they come walking into the room, holding it as far from their body as possible, with that shattered look in their face. You do it. You do it. And you know what? I think they might be right. Because I had something happen to me not long ago. I was flipping through my purse, and I found a euro coin in the bottom of my purse. Somebody was like, maybe you just got it as change. No, I have a coin purse inside my purse, a purse within a purse, a little bit of purse inception going on here. So that couldn't be it. And as I stared at it, I had my epiphany. There are, in fact, wormholes attaching all locations to all other locations in the universe. And purses are the portals. So while I'm staring at this coin, some baffled bitch in Berlin is looking at my Winco receipt going, where in the fuck is Boise, Idaho? So we have some epic knowledge, ladies. Some epic power. What do we do with this? What do we do with this? I'll tell you what the fuck we do. We take it to fucking NASA. You know why? Because it's run predominantly by men, and we already know that they're afraid of purses. And they're spending billions and billions of dollars to try to go where? Mars! With big rocket ships, and they don't have to. They can just send a really big fucking purse. Build another one here, and cram it full of shit and wait for nature to start taking its course and just start moving shit back and forth. We could save so much money, we could save lives, we could save resources, and on top of it all, we could get corporate sponsorship. I can just see it now, going to Mars by coach. With little horses and space helmets. I don't know, maybe I'm insane. That's possible. So, like the previous comedian, I am intentionally abstinent. I made the choice. And especially when you have gray hair and you say this around younger females, they think that maybe it's religious or judgmental, or maybe I'm going to think that there's something wrong with your slutageous ways. No, not at all. I was deep in an LSD trip and I came up with a theory. Pussy availability is an eternal continuum. The amount of pussy that gets pounded tonight is the same amount of tuna that's going to get towed into town tomorrow night and the next night on through eternity, which means there are no sluts in the universe. There's just some unfortunate youngins picking up on my slack. Because let me tell you, back in the day, there were more loads dumped here than at a discount laundromat. There's been more clips dumped here than at a country music festival in Las Vegas. Oh, come on. No children died in this mass shooting. My tubes are tied. Come on, don't be so sensitive. Don't be so sensitive. But I was pretty indiscriminate and wild back in the day. Somebody was like, what was Tanya's types? And they said, a pulse. But I did get attracted to certain things, and there was one gentleman once upon a time, just had brilliant dancing blue eyes and an amazing laugh, and I had to have him. I had to have him. One problem. He was 6'7" and 800 pounds. If the Mission Impossible theme is not playing in your mind right now, you've never fucked someone of a different size before. Because I am 5'2" and much smaller than that. But I went home with him anyway. First we tried me on my hands and knees on the bed. His dick was still a good 4 inches above my ass. And at 800 pounds, a sustained knee bend was not an option. So then we tried a couple other things, and I was just getting more excited and more frustrated, and I went from standard DTF down to fuck to new DTF, determined to fuck. I was going to make this fucking happen. And I don't know if you've made love to someone of size, but the first hurdle is the belly. Got him on his back, and I had to push it out of the way, and then I had to kind of floss on down until the special bits touch each other. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah! I was so happy, but my legs are still quite short. And he was quite large, and I was kind of just on my tippy toes, which meant there was none of this. It was just kind of like this. You ever rode a barrel? I did that for a few minutes, and we both decided that this was not doing the job. We finally gave up and just did hand stuff to each other, and I was quite content with that. But a couple days later, he called me up and said he didn't want to see me anymore. He said he felt like I thought his dick was too small. There's no polite way to tell someone your dick isn't too small, the rest of you is just too fucking big. And I didn't really like him, and I didn't want to hurt his feelings, so whatever. So yeah. Dating at this age is part of the reason why I gave up on sex. I don't know if you know this, but if a man is in his 50s and never been married, there's a good goddamn reason. Dating in your 50s is exactly like shopping for a jigsaw puzzle at a thrift store. I guarantee you there's some pieces missing. And on top of it all, when you put it all together, the picture you end up with doesn't match what's on the box. I bought into a basket full of fuzzy little kittens, and I ended up with an emotional tornado tearing apart my personal trailer park. And then the best part is they were raised on 80s rom-coms. Y'all familiar with 80s rom-coms? Oh yeah, go ahead and clap, Oleg, you fucking whatever. He's a sacrificial male for a reason. In 80s rom-coms, when the girl says no, that means the boy should try harder. Cute for some reason in the 80s, but in 2023, very rape adjacent. Very rape adjacent. And occasionally you get these guys that have that mindset. I'm just going to keep trying, I'm just going to keep trying, I'm going to keep trying. I had one of those recently. And he decided to go clever. This was what passed for clever in his book. Tanya, I know you're a nerd. You choose the game. And if you win, I'll leave you alone. But if I win, we fuck. I only had to think for about 2 seconds before I said, Russian roulette! Because either way, I win! If you take the bullet, you're dead! And I don't have to listen to this horse shit anymore. And if I take the bullet, you're stuck pumping away at my slowly cooling corpse. Really? That didn't get you? Okay. I thought it was hilarious. So maybe y'all think that I don't like men, and that's not true. I love men. I raised one. I have a 23-year-old son. He's beautiful. I love him. So if any of you men are willing to take some advice from a retired slut, can I get a whoop? All right, ladies, we're going to turn this into a feminist revival. Let me tell you something. We will tell you this right now. You worry about the size of your dick way too much. If she loves you, whatever you got is good enough. Ladies, can I get an amen? Amen. If she likes you, whatever you got is enough. Ladies, can I get an amen? Amen. If she thinks you're okay, I'm not going to lie, you better be at least average or bring some game. But the truth of the matter is, if she hates you, more accurately, if you've done something to earn her ire, you can have a dick so long that you have to tuck the tip in the top of your tube sock in the morning for safety. And so thick, it looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger's bicep. And if you have pissed her off on any given Friday, she's going to be out with her girlfriends, bitching about everything about you, tearing you down. He can't wipe his ass, there's skid marks in his underwear. He never puts down the toilet seat. He never calls his mother. She'll do that for like 45 minutes, and at the end of it, she'll go, and on top of it all, he has a little bit. So what have we learned, gentlemen? It's not how much of a dick you have, it's how much of a dick you are. My name is Tanya Cope, and my friends have shortened that to Taco. You have a good night, friends.